Well, as I said before, I was a 13-year-old kid. I saw this TV show. And I basically wanted to make this picture because of those women that I saw on a TV show, people who were women, who were deemed to be sort of not capable, and I related to that, and that's why I wanted to make it into a movie.
It was quite unique. I think Steve McQueen's a very, very interesting director. He's a brilliant visual artist. I find myself trusting him.
It's very important.
And it's important to do that. It's a very intelligent thriller.
And Liam,
And it's great to see girls kick ass.
Steve McQueen makes the film, the actors make the film, and most importantly, the subject matter, which is sort of, I don't know if you know this, but I'm going to tell you this. When I was very, very young, I was the T-boy on the television series that this film was based on. So I have some history, if you see what I mean, with this. And even then, I mean, Lynda LaPlante, who wrote the original, it seemed important that somebody showed women, or the world against women, and how complicated and difficult life is. And when Steve, when Steve started working on this, he had told me that he was going to do it, and I was so hoping he was going to do it. I realized that maybe life hasn't gotten that much better, and it's more urgent than ever to go and ring the bell, make some noise.
It's just incredible. We're very lucky that we get to work with extraordinary screenwriters and extraordinary directors, and they've got a vision and they want to say something about the world, and we just help them do that in the best way we can and support them and try and, I guess, help them mold the film from a producing perspective, and we've been very lucky that we've been able to work on some incredible films. He has a real humanity, and I think he looks at the world through love and hope and compassion, and I think that he has stories to tell, and I think that that's pretty special to be around.
He's a phenomenal talent. He's already proven himself through the films he's made thus far, and this one is just another feather in his cap. It shows that he can turn his hand to all sorts of genres of movies.
Well, this is our fourth film together, can you believe? I've cut all of his feature films and one art film for him. So it's, we've been in the trenches together for, I think, 11 years now. And each film is very different. And so it's always kind of got its own individual challenge. I think this film is going to surprise people. It's a real twisty, turny, rock-solid, kick-ass story with some amazing performances. So, I don't know, I'm dying to find out. This is the first public screening, so I'm really curious to see how it goes down. You have to be brutal. I mean, the difficulty is, you've got a large piece of marble arrives in the cutting room, and you've got to make an elegant statue and hopefully not lop off an arm in the process. For me, the most helpful thing is playing it with an audience, watching it go down with a test audience or with family and friends. And sometimes there are things that you've convinced yourself will work, don't work, and you have to kind of get busy with it. So that's the best way to kind of preserve your edge.
I love coming to Toronto anyway, even if I didn't have a film here, and to have a film where we're basically having the world premiere, incredibly exciting. Always, it's a very prestigious event, but also it's an event that audiences really get into, so we'll know as soon as the film gets going that, I hope we've got a film that really plays.
This is a really important festival for everybody, and it's a great crowd. This is an amazing hall, fantastic acoustics. Toronto is just like a really fun town. I've worked in Canada a few times now with a Canadian director, Denis Villeneuve, and I really love the vibe here. It's very comfortable for us Brits.
Viola Davis set the tone and is a professional and is, an actor of extraordinary ability and style. So, it's Steve and Viola set the tone, and everyone else had a great time.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yeah.
Nice.
Hey